very popular and it is a very serious problem also, especially for the Indian economy. Unemployment is a concept of not getting desired jobs to people who are capable of working, that is capable of earning their bread. Now, people who don't need to work or don't want to work, they are not considered as unemployed. That is, students who are especially below the age of 15 or the senior citizens who are above 60 years, they will never be considered as unemployed because they are not in the working age. But the people whose age lie between this range, that is from 16 years age to up to 60 years, they definitely, if they don't get a job to earn their bread, will be considered as unemployed. In economics, the meaning of the term is people who are able to work and who are ready to work at the prevalent wage rate. If they don't find a job, then they are termed as unemployed. Now there are various kinds of unemployment as per our subject. We will focus on them today. The first kind of unemployment is rural and urban unemployment. The unemployment that we see in villages, they are considered to be rural unemployment, and those we find in cities, they are the urban unemployment. Even there are more kinds of unemployment and we will discuss about them one by one. The first among them comes the cyclical unemployment. What is cyclical unemployment? We all have learned about business cycles. Especially in developed countries and capitalistic countries, we find normal ups and downs in the business and they are known as business cycles. There are normal ups, that is a boom situation, and downs, that is a depression situation. Now during a depression, the economy suffers with lack of demand, lack of income and lack of employment. So some sort of unemployment is generated during the depression in such economies, and this is known as cyclical economies. The second type is frictional unemployment. People who change their jobs, that is take another job from one. The gap between leaving a job and getting another one is the period when they are unemployed, and this period is known as frictional unemployment. As soon as they get their jobs, they will be considered as employed. So both cyclical and frictional are temporary unemployments which are normally not such serious problems because they are cured in just a course of time. The third one is the structural unemployment. Structural unemployment means the unemployment that is caused by the poor structure of the economy. When the infrastructure and the development status of a country is not very good, it suffers from structural unemployment. People don't get job opportunities, so they remain unemployed. So this is what we mean by structural unemployment. Now, the next kind of unemployment is open unemployment. Open unemployment is a type of unemployment that we can see in our naked eyes. That is, people who are the whole day they are just lazing out or they are just roaming about. They don't have any work to do. So such visible unemployment is called open unemployment. And again, we can find some sort of unemployment which is very popularly known as disguised unemployment. And this kind of unemployment is often found in rural areas, especially in agriculture and farming, where more people work for a particular job than is required. So that is what disguised unemployment means, because it seems that they are engaged in a work but actually they are excess. They are not needed for that particular work. After disguised unemployment, we will study about underemployment. What is underemployment? When somebody is forced to take a job which is below his educational qualification, then he or she may be regarded as underemployed. That is, the job doesn't suit his qualification. He deserves a far more better job. But since he is not finding any other job, he has settled for that job. Then comes seasonal unemployment. India is a country where agriculture is still today, it is dependent on the monsoon season. During monsoon season, much of the farmers, they remain engaged in the agricultural activity, but during rest of the season, especially the dry seasons, they don't have any work. That is, they are unemployed. So this is a very good example of seasonal unemployment. Demand and supply of goods also fluctuate with seasons. Some goods are needed for a season, some others needed in some other season. So for that, demand and supply also suffers some sort of changes, and accordingly the employment also fluctuates. The level of employment also fluctuates. Next we come to educated unemployment. The unemployment among the educated people is generally known as educated unemployment when in spite of being educated and getting training, they are not getting any suitable jobs. They are regarded as educated unemployment. And the last type of unemployment that we shall study today is the technical unemployment, technological unemployment rather. This kind of unemployment is generated due to technological changes in an economy. With development of science and technology, we see that new things come in the market, and the old things, they are just remain out of the market. Their production stops. So the people who remain engaged in such production of such goods, they lose their jobs. So due to technological progress also, unemployment is generated, and this is regarded as technological unemployment. Now these various kinds of unemployment